When they ask you questions, it's still not going to be amplified, but this is going to record everything internally.
All right.
So hopefully you'll be able to hear it.
All right, cool.
We're just watching the TCU players final in here. In fact, we just got TCU linebacker Dee Winters up to his podium. Here as TCU gets set to begin Media Day. Great to be here with you, Dee. Thanks
Yes, sir.
for some time here with us on ESPNU Radio. Dee, the way that you guys came out and opened that game.
Ladies and gentlemen, live sports radios were distributed as you entered today. Select the channel as shown on the video board to tune in and listen to your favorite coach or student athlete.
Against Michigan to start that game.
I think it was something that all the guys kind of just had built up throughout the week. You had a month to preparate, and I think everybody was just excited to play and play against Michigan.
So how do you duplicate that? How do you find that same energy against this squad here? Do you keep that same mentality that you had against Michigan going into this game here against Georgia?
I think that's just something Coach Kaz has done a great job of, is just keeping the same goals every week and just going out there and doing our job and playing fast and physical.
How does the challenge change? What is the biggest challenge this week against Georgia compared to what you guys saw last week against Michigan?
I think just, they can do it all. I think we just have to execute on defense and as on offense as well.
When you look at the different ways, obviously the challenge against Michigan, we talked about so much of it, the physicalness, the offensive line, the running game, and all that, and you guys are up to the task.
Right.
So, when you look at the fact that you got, 3 different running backs, if Georgia quarterback can run a little bit too, how does that change things for you?
Yeah, Stetson Bennett, he's a great quarterback. He can extend plays for him, but I think our biggest thing is just containing him in the pocket and then stopping the run and just kind of making him one-dimensional.
Dee Winters, linebacker, had a pick 6 against Michigan. Thanks, Dee. Appreciate
No problem.
Can I just have you scoot back a little bit?
Yes,
You don't have to necessarily scoot into the camera.
Oh,
Just
cool.
feel comfortable sitting there. We'll be able to catch
All right, cool.
This season for you guys has been absolutely remarkable. You guys were counted out at the very start of the year, ranked 7th in the Big 12. Like, you guys have persevered throughout the season. Talk to me about what you've done, not about yourself, not just about yourself, but also about the team.
Yeah, I think this team has done a tremendous job of not letting the outside noise get to us and not, worrying about what social media is saying and stuff like that. I think everyone had the same goal in mind, and that was just to go 1-0 every week, and we've been proving that.
Now, talk to me a little bit about the contrasts or similarities in Sonny Dykes' coaching style compared to Gary Patterson. So just talk to me a little bit.
I think just the attention to detail, the intensity of, doing your job. I think both the coaches do a great job of doing that, and, they just display, what they're capable of.
Now, coming out of high school, you switched from being a wide receiver to a linebacker. Now, talk about that. What are some similarities, or what are some things that you've translated to your game and that have resulted in better?
I would say, translating from receiver to linebacker, I think it's just the ability to change direction so quickly. I think, running routes and then kind of just moving laterally just kind of came, together and, just my style of play as a linebacker.
Now, looking at this Georgia team, what stands out to you and what needs to be done on defense to get that performance?
Yeah, the first thing that stood out to me, they were big, but, they like to use their tight ends. Brock Bowers, who's a great tight end that they try to utilize as a Swiss Army knife, and that's something we're going to have to, kind of contain. And then, they got the 3 running backs who are really good that they, rotate with. But, I think just stopping the run and kind of just making them one-dimensional, and I think that'll be, a good game for us.
I'm with the Houston Chronicle. I spent Thursday all day in Berkeley, and they're shutting down the town for you.
Oh, yeah?
On Monday.
Cool.
I was wondering, just looking back from a small town,
Right.
Texas. What's that like? Just being here, but also knowing
Where I'm from. Yeah, it means a lot, especially coming from Burton. Not a huge population of people, but, I'm just excited to be representing Burton, and, I can't wait to, showcase what I've been through this journey and, make Burton proud.
now Coach Hody was saying that you actually volunteered to come do the clean the hog pen, or you had something you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Can you kind of take me through what possesses somebody to want to?
Yeah, when I transferred to Burton my freshman year, I knew he was like a pig guy, a hog shower. And, I'd always just give him a rough time saying how much I wanted to just be around him and kind of just help him out a little bit. So I just wanted to throw a little message in there before we got going this week.
So you were a freshman.
Yes, sir.
You got a favorite at the shortstop?
Do I have a favorite at the
Favorite?
Oh.
What was your go-to?
Yeah, I would get a bacon cheeseburger, no lettuce, no tomatoes, And then I get some tater tots on the side. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, yeah.
You made one of the game-changing plays last week, the pick six. Talk me through that play and just kind of what you saw, maybe reading McCarthy's eyes a little bit there to give you guys a pretty small lead and ultimately hang on in that game.
Yeah, so before the possession started, I knew anytime they put the tight end out at number one, he was always going to run like a short route, a dig, a slant, something kind of intermediate. So I was just, playing run first and then just dropping back in my zone, reading his eyes, and, he threw it, and, I just happened to make a pick and run it all the way back.
You mentioned Georgia's tight ends earlier. Obviously, Bowers, we'll see about Washington's status, but what makes them different and maybe more challenging to guard compared to a team that's got, more speed, big-time weapons on the outside? They really like to utilize those tight ends. What's going to be the challenge there?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge is just, they can do it all as well. They're just like receivers, but they're just, taller, 6'5", 240, whatever the case may be. So anytime you have a tight end like that, it's kind of hard to defend, but I think we're up for the challenge, and we're excited.
Have you ever seen a tight end jet sweep like the one they used with Brock Bowers? I personally,
yeah, no.
The only team I've ever seen.
Yeah, the only team I've seen do it. Like I say, he's a good player, and we're excited to play against him.
That corner of, football field, that end zone where the coach said, y'all never threw a fade route. It's steep.
Yeah, in the practice field? Or, yeah.
The real field.
Oh, the real field?
You remember that where the weight room is?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, kind of get experience
there's been a lot of touchdowns scored on that field. I'm sure I've ended up in that corner a few times, but I can't really remember any that right off the top of my head.
Getting a new stadium, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who's in town still? Is that your grandmother and your family? Or?
Well, I have two younger sisters that still attend Burton, and yeah, they're juniors. So.
Hey, Dee, what has this ride been like for you guys? Just proving the doubters wrong every step of the way. Ultimately, playing for the national championship. Just what has the past 24 hours been like since we actually beat you?
Yeah, I think it's been a great experience for us. Like you said, all year we've been doubted. But, I think Kaz and Coach Dykes has done a great job of not letting, the outside noise get in and kind of conversating that with our players. So I think the guys have done a tremendous job of just locking in and trying to go 1-0 every week.
So, Georgia, as an offense, what have you guys seen on tape? What are you expecting from this offense that kind of hit you from a lot of different angles?
Yeah, I think just utilizing their tight ends a lot. Michigan did it a few times to us using Loveland and stuff like that. So I expect them to just come in and try to target Brock Bowers a lot, and that's really it.
And when you look at the opportunity here, you're playing a Georgia team that's also trying to prove something by winning back-to-back championships. So how exciting is that for you guys to have a chance to go face off with the team right now that's at the top of this sport and beat them and put you guys on?
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity, to come in and win. And, it's hard. It's a very hard challenge to go and be the defending national champs. But, we're up for the challenge. And, we've been doubted all year, so it's nothing new to us. We kind of just use it as motivation to go out there and just play even harder. Yeah, no problem.
This is new territory for a lot of folks on the team. Obviously, four guys have experience prior to this. Talk to me about what it means to you to have such a similar team as last season.
Yeah, I think it was just details. I think this coaching staff has done a tremendous job of just locking in with details and kind of just, making us do everything right, starting off little and taking care of those things.
And talk to me a little bit about what it means to play such a physical game and how that's going to guys for as players.
Yeah, the Big 12, I feel like it's a very physical conference. When you go play 11 games straight, I think it kind of, wears on the body. But, yeah, like you said, it's a great experience, and I think that's what's helped us prevail this far. I had no problem.
Hey, what's up, man?
It's good.
Two questions. First one, who on the team gives the best pregame speeches? Number two, apparently Drake might be betting on TCU. Are you worried about the Drake curse betting on TCU?
First, I'll answer the first question. Josh Newton is definitely, the guy to give us the pregame speeches, gets everyone hyped. And two, I don't know how to answer that one. Yeah.
You're not worried about Drake?
Nah, I'm just focused on the game.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Correct answer.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
hypnotoad among fans and like his whole the aura behind that beat?
I think the Hypnotoad just kind of gives everybody a lot of energy and kind of just motivates everybody to just go out there, to play their hardest. Not a problem.
Dee, I'm interested in coming to TCU like safety.
Oh, receiver, but yeah, now you're good.
But anyway, I knew you were a linebacker.
Right.
I know it's previous staff, but that seems to be a story that's so not typical to a fair amount of those teams.
Right.
What was it like to go into the program and sort of be considered a developmental project? What does it mean to like, hey, we see you as something
Right.
different from what maybe you see in high school?
Yeah, it was kind of frustrating the freshman year. You come in, you expect to play a certain position. You have, like I said, a certain position in mind, and coaches think otherwise. So, yeah, it was definitely frustrating. But you have to think about it in the long run. What will your position look like in the future? 2 years, 3 years away from your freshman year. So, I think it just means that you're an athlete. At the end of the day, you can do it all. So, I just kind of took it as a blessing and was excited to translate, and it's got me this far.
If I could add on to that, what does it mean to sort of go from receiver to the linebacker? What is that transition like as far as weight, those things that matter?
Yeah, it was definitely a new lingo, a new language for me. Definitely knowing your play before you do it is way easier than anticipating the offense's play. But I think just going out there and playing football at the end of the day is something that you just have to realize at the end of the day.
At what point did you feel like this is what I am?
Yeah.
Not a receiver.
Yeah, I think beginning of my sophomore year, I kind of got the hang of the defense, and I just started to feel a little bit comfortable and knew kind of like formations and stuff like that. So I would say about the beginning of my sophomore year. Yeah, no problem.
What is the biggest challenge heading into this matchup in your eyes?
You said, well, I'm sorry.
You're okay. What is the biggest matchup what is the biggest challenge heading into this matchup in your eyes?
I think just focusing, locking in before the big game day. I think everything else will take care of itself.
If you could describe this team by using just one word, what would that word be?
Fearless.
Why is that?
I think, like I said earlier, I think these guys have done a tremendous job of not letting outside noise in, and we've just been trying to go 1-0 each week, and no matter what anyone says.
My last question, I like to have fun. It's a movie day. You guys are outside of Los Angeles. If you had to go sightseeing today, that was part of the routine for you guys. What is one place that would be at the top of your list to go see?
I want to go to the Hollywood sign. Yeah. I want to see what that's about.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
good. Hey, there was so much bulletin board material heading up into the Michigan game, and Georgia's kind of kept their mouth shut a little bit.
Right.
How did that guys motivate you last weekend, and where are you kind of driving motivation from, other than obviously the caliber game?
Yeah, I think just it was a lot of stuff being said. We feel like the Big 12 was a physical team. I think everyone was excited, plus the month wait before the big game. So I think just all the guys were excited to play, and we went out there and showcased that.
I think that after that first play, that first big run, it wasn't that the philosophy changes, it was the way that you guys kind of attacked your assignments
Right.
in that defense. How did you kind of bring that team together after that first 50-plus yard run and kind of get everyone locked back in?
Yeah, I think it was just jitters. Everyone, you're in a big stage. We've never been there before. I think just calming them down and telling them like next play the mentality, and God just kind of took it into consideration and calmed down a little bit and just went out there and played our game.
That next play, when you're on the sidelines, you hear that mantra repeated over and over and over again. How has that been instilled in you guys from really back to spring ball?
Right.
all the way through this point?
Yeah, Kaz has done a great job. Always, telling us, next play. No matter if it's good or bad, just kind of go to the next play and go from there.
You can't talk to a TCU player without Kaz getting brought up at some point.
Yeah.
You've been guys been in this program for a long time. What has he meant to you personally?
Yeah, he's a great mentor, a father figure. Someone you look up to be and want to be. The older you get, I think he's just done a tremendous job with us and just kind of leading us psychologically and just getting us better each and every day.
You said reading you psychologically.
Yeah.
What is that mental change that this team has made this year?
Yeah, it's he does a bunch of stuff with us psychologically. Just educating us on how to control your composure, how to have emotional flexibility, stuff like that, and it's just kind of changed everyone's mentality.
The last question I have for you. You talked about the jitters and the semi-finals. walk out onto the biggest stage in college football and everyone's eyes are on you. As a leader of this team, how do you prevent guys from getting too high or too close?
Yeah, I think it's just pretty much just coming down to the realization, at the end of the day, it's still football. You just got to play your game and not let the crowd get the best of you. No problem.
Your preparation individually is really evident in that game. Did you just have one of those games, especially in the first half, where you were just, I saw that on tape, I got a strong feeling of what this is, and in the right place?
Yeah, I had a tremendous amount of time to, just kind of prepare for Michigan. We knew that they wanted to run the ball. That's all we heard, and it wasn't no hiding it. So I just took the time out of my day to just kind of recognize, formations, starting with the O-line and working to, the quarterback.
The most prepared you've been for a game yet a month.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Now it's compressed. How did you approach that preparation for Georgia?
Yeah, just immediately getting over the last game and just getting straight to it. Spending more time.
Right afterwards?
Yeah.
Did you watch their game after you won?
Right to it.
Already?
Yes, sir.
What did you see right away?
First thing that stuck out to me was their use of tight ends. I think Brock Bowers is a great tight end, and they utilize him a lot.
So not every guy does that, by the way. I've done this a long time. Not everybody wins the first semifinal and then immediately watches the second game with the wheels turning with preparation in mind. Were you doing that on your own? Were there a bunch of guys sitting around doing that?
Yeah, me and Shadrack Bank, we were roommates in Arizona, so we just wanted to see who would win that game, and kind of was just picking a few points here and there that they like to do and stuff like that. So I think it was just something that me and Shad just wanted to do.
What's it been like since that night? Is it time every day you carve out on your own away from the team stuff?
Yeah, pretty much. Anytime I get time away from the facility without my coaches, I kind of start picking at a lot of film and kind of picking out their tendencies. Yeah, no problem.
You guys kind of taking this in and enjoying it, this stage of being here.
Yeah, I think everyone's definitely, pretty excited to be here. I think, I think we'll definitely enjoy it if we win, but I think the guys are just excited to play right now.
Is there a looseness about you all kind of playing with house money that you all want to keep that going rather than kind of go too much to the other extreme?
Yeah, I think, everyone's kind of just playing loose right now. Just playing our game, not letting the big stage get to us right now. I think the mindset is just to go 1-0 every week. Just play fast, play physical, like Coach Gillespie preaches, and just come out and play our hearts out. Yeah, I think it's just coming down to doing your job, discipline, details, stuff like that. Coach Collins always preaches those things to us, and we just want to execute.
Coach said you're the vocal leader of this defense. Why do you think you adopted that role, and how is it that you do?
I think it's something that Collins instilled in me at first. I was always lead by example kind of guy, not too vocal. But he told me the best linebackers they talk, they communicate to their players, and so I think that's something he just instilled in me.
George has been here obviously. Why is this moment not too big for you guys?
I think it's a big moment for us. I think it's just guys just not worried about it as much as the media expects us to. But I think guys just want to go out there and prove that we deserve to be here and just ready to play.
What did you learn the most from the semifinal game? Anything about just being in that atmosphere that gave you guys some extra juice for this game?
Yeah, I would definitely say just playing our game. Not worrying about what the other team is going to do. Just play our game, and that's fast and physical on the defensive standpoint.
You talk about you played a little bit on the line scrimmage, a little bit more against these tight end sets. Can you tell me what it's been like for you in Michigan, obviously different players on the ball?
Yeah, Coach Gillespie, he does a great job, with his game plans and his preparation. He just wants me to be able to, kind of slow him down for the safeties to kind of get a better read of what that is. And, if the tight end or, whoever it is blocks down, I'm just a free player, so I can just go play ball at the end of the day.
For Georgia, what have you seen? They do multiple things. How tough is it they can get in different formations with the same personnel?
Yeah, I think it's very tough. Anytime you get a team that can, pretty much have the same personnel and different formation, I think it's pretty tough to guard them. But I think that's for Coach Gillespie to worry about. We just go out there and do what he tells us. So, no problem. Thank you. Yes, sir. Good. How are you? Yeah, he's a great quarterback. I think the reason why they're so successful is because he can extend plays, and I think the biggest thing for us is just keeping him in the pocket and making him throw the ball downfield inside the pocket.
And obviously, you're on defense with Mark Garrix. Tell me a little bit about him. Obviously, I believe it's just his first year with TCU, but how's he kind of come along the rest of the year for you guys?
Yeah, Mark's been pretty successful in his defense. As soon as he came in, he was bought in right away, and I think all the guys kind of, just appreciate his hard work and his dedication to the team.
Is he kind of more of is he a leader? Is he vocal? What kind of qualities does he bring?
Yeah, he brings a bunch of qualities. I think vocal, and a very hard worker is something that he always comes to do, and he's always showing up to work.
Curious, Dee, about the ability of this team in all these close games late to play at your best. What do you think has allowed you guys to play at such a mature level in those big moments?
I think just realizing that at the end of the day it's just football. Not letting the moment get too big for us. I think just coming out, like I said, just playing football at the end of the day.
Max Duggan talked about it's kind of a mentality. How would you describe that mentality that this group has?
Yeah, it's definitely fearless. I would say. No matter if our backs against the wall, everyone's gonna sit there and fight till the clock says 0-0. So at the end of the day, I'm proud of these guys, and we're excited to play on Monday.
How much does Coach Cos and the work he does? How much does that factor in you guys being able to get it when you're talking about it?
Yeah, when we're not on the field, we're pretty much with him. I would say, he's done a great job. Just psychologically, preparing us, educating us, and I think the guys' mentality, just everyone's mentality has changed, and I think that's something that's been so successful for us.
Was there a buy-in moment? Did it take take a little time to say, does this really work? Are we really going down this path? What made you buy in?
I think just, he was definitely a tone setter. The first day we met him, he just came in and kind of just, set the record straight, told us what we're going to do, and I kind of just bought in from there, and it's led us this far.
And then the last thing, what would this mean if you guys can win that ultimate prize?
I think that's something everyone has in mind. I think it would definitely mean a lot, for the city of Fort Worth, and I think it's just something that you can't even really speak on until it happens. So can't wait to see what happens on Monday, and we're excited to play. I think it kind of helps motivate us a little bit, but we're not too worried about what's going on the outside. We kind of just stay, what's inside the locker rooms and then what's inside the locker rooms only. So I think it's just going out and playing our game at the end of the day, and coming out with the victory, hopefully.
Talk to your place kicker over here. He had some good things to say about you, especially in this Baylor game.
Yeah.
You guys giving him the opportunity to do it one more time. Walk me through that game, what it was like towards the end to be able to finish that off, give him a second opportunity to make it.
Yeah, Coach Gillespie, we desperately needed to stop, for our offense to go out there and get a game-winning drive going. So I think the biggest thing was just coming down and doing our job, and it all came down to details.
You enjoy it? What's the one thing maybe you enjoyed so far? A lot of people are talking about just walking into SoFi yesterday and getting a view of that. What's that been like?
Yeah, I think just walking, like they said, pretty much walking into SoFi, seeing the stadium, kind of getting, a new experience. I think everyone's pretty much been in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, at TCU. But, just seeing something different and kind of just visualizing yourself playing on a big stage like that. Thank you.
So you've been in LA a couple of days now. Has there been a moment for your team in the fact that you're competing for the highest level of college football? Has it hit you guys yet? Has anything
Yeah, I think, it's definitely a great experience out here. But, I think everyone's pretty much locked in, not letting the moment get too big. I think Kaz has done a great job just telling us how, you know, to keep our composure. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's just football.
So you guys have had a lot of close games all season. Now you're starting to game out the top.
Yeah.
What was it about those comebacks or sustaining the lead that you guys were able to end up over this one game this season? What was your mindset in those moments, and how is that going to help you against UGA on Monday?
Yeah, I think that just the mindset to just go out there and, you know, play our hearts out, no matter for what reason, you know, our teammates, our brothers. I think that was the biggest thing for us, to just go out and play for each other and you know, come out with the victory.
Last question I got was the national stage. TCU wasn't a household name, but now it is.
Right.
This season, because of you guys have done. How does that feel to be a part of one of the super teams in TCU history? And what would be the most important guys to knock off the championship?
Yeah, it's something that you can't really explain. I think it's just, you know, once it happens, I think a few words might pop up, but other than that, you know, it's something that's surreal and you can't really explain.
I just want to know, what were some of the conversations among the veterans that have been here when y'all first got a chance to meet Coach Dykes and coaches?
Yeah, you know, it was definitely different for us, you know, being under Coach P for 3 years and then, you know, letting Coach Dykes come in. I think it was just coming to a conclusion that we just wanted to be there for everyone. You know, everyone loved TCU, everyone loved Fort Worth, so, you know, there was no reason to leave. So I think everyone was excited when he came in. He's had a winning tradition, and we were all ready to go to work.
What is helps this be sort of a player-led team where you and some of the other veterans in the locker room have been able to set the tone for what's happening on and off the field?
Yeah, I think it's just, like you said, it was a player-led team. You know, Coach Dykes, first day he came in, said it was going to be our team. You know, he's going to lead us, and I think the guys were just excited by him just saying that. So I think it's played a big role in, you know, our football, our style of play, and I think that's the reason why you see us so loose during the game. I'm doing good. You know, I think it's going to be very surreal. You know, nobody's been this far. I think all the guys are going to appreciate this, and, you know, I think everyone's excited. I would say Cam Newton. Someone I pretty much watched up growing at Blinn. I was 10 minutes away, went to all the college football games there, and, you know, someone I aspire to be every day. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Yeah, doing your job. I think that's one of his favorite phrases. You know, doing your job every day, just coming hard to work and work hard. Just coming and yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, great. Winning the championship at this level, when you started the season, did you think, was there even a mention of you guys being at this level?
Yeah, I think pretty much everyone thinks that they can win a national championship. That's everyone's goal. And, you know, the moment I realized that this team was special is when we found a way to win five out of 6 games within 3 points or something like that. I kind of knew this team was special, and that's when I kind of knew that we were going to be something. Roll Toad and I miss and love you, Mom. For TCU's fan base? Yeah, you know, I think they've done a great and tremendous job just kind of coming out and supporting us. I think all the guys have appreciated them so much and are excited to play on Monday.
Rolling up to the stadium yesterday, straight from here.
Yeah.
What you described what that was like coming up to that stadium?
Yeah, it just kind of gives us a little glimpse of what we're getting ourselves into. I think all the guys are excited to play, like I said, and when we got in the SoFi, it was like, yeah, this thing is about to happen, and it's going to be a good one. Yeah, you know, we've been the underdog all year for a majority of the time, but I think it's just something that kind of just fuels us as a team. You know, we see it all the time, but I think it's something that the guys just take, you know, to the chin, and we just kind of go out there and prove ourselves each week. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think you know we had a couple transfers that came in like that. Johnny Hodges and Josh Newton, Mark Perry being just three of them on our starting D. You know that just kind of showed us, you know, that how grateful we were, and I think that they just brought a different type of energy that, you know, everyone wanted to play with, and, you know, kind of give identity to this defense. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's hit me a couple times, but you know, I'm just excited to represent a small town like Burden and kind of just put them on the map. No, I haven't thought that far yet, but hopefully I'll end up back in Burden. Yeah. Yeah, you know, that was just a great experience. I kind of just fell in love with TCU immediately. You know, I felt like it was a small college, and it's something that I was kind of used to being in Burden, and I just like to have that kind of relationship with my professors. So I think that was just a great transition for me personally. Can we get the speaker up on it? It's not.
It's only internal for them to record it.
Okay, I was about to say I barely can hear it. Cool.
Dee, along those lines, the big talk in your town right now is they're not happy that when they announce you, it says you're from Brenham. They say you're theirs.
Right.
Have you dealt with that? I mean, your home address says Brenham.
Right.
You've lived in both towns. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you're proud about both.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much my house is literally on the midpoint of Brenham and Burden, and I think my zip code and my address says Brenham. That's the reason why they say I'm from Brenham, but yeah, I'm pretty much from Burden.
Now, Coach Gonzalez said the first time he visited your house, he missed the driveway. Do you remember him coming into town and recruiting you?
He did a tremendous job, just kind of telling me how great TCU was, and I mean I already knew, but I remember meeting him my sophomore year or junior year of high school.
How many were you in your senior class?
27. Yeah. I think it was 300 from K through 12. K through 12, 300. Maybe, if that. Yeah.
Now, you played football, baseball, basketball,
Track.
relays, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever think about, you know, they say you could play baseball.
Right.
Did you ever consider, is football going to be it, or did you have an option?
You know, I consider baseball, but, you know, I think at the end of the day, I just, you know, stayed in love with football, and I just wanted to do something that was physical, and kind of just let a little anger out if I had the opportunity to. You know, I don't necessarily think we need to change anything. I think we just need to go out there and play our style of football, and that's fast and physical as it is, and just kind of just doing our job. Yeah.
You guys have obviously tried. What is it about this staff which makes that transition
I think just, you know, kind of just letting us be us. At the end of the day, I think just letting them emphasizing on doing our job, and I think kind of everyone bought in pretty soon, and I think that's what's made us so successful.
Is the defensive scheme that you guys run now maybe similar to the previous one, or a lot different?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a lot different. There's a few things that's similar, but for majority of the part, it's a little different, and it's a fast flow defense that is designed for your linebackers to shoot gaps.
And the last thing would be Coach Patterson, who's known as a screamer, I guess that's the way to put it.
Right.
Coach Dyke seems much more laid back. How do you guys, like, what makes him such a great head coach?
Like you said, he allows his players to make mistakes, and you don't have to worry about getting chewed out. But I think he's a great coach because he's just there for everyone, and he's a great mentor for us.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, I think they utilize pretty much everybody. Running backs are good, quarterbacks are good, tight ends. They use majority of the time, and I think that's something that we're going to have to come and be ready for. Yeah, I think Max, Q, Kenjay, all those guys, Darius Davis, Tay, have done a tremendous job displaying how explosive they are and how explosive the TCU offense is. So I think just getting a look at that is something that we're kind of used to by this point. Yeah, that was. I wasn't physically watching the game, but as soon as I woke up and saw it on media, it was something that definitely, took a breath from me and kind of just came back to reality, and just, it was definitely a devastating moment for us, and it definitely changed my mindset on a few things. But I think just playing football is just a sport that it's bound to happen in. Right.
Does that help you in terms of a motivating factor to see that this guy would?
Yeah, I think anytime you get teammates like that, those are the guys that motivate you and just kind of give you that push forward to where you'll do anything for your brothers, and I think that's something that he showed. No problem. Thank you.
I hate asking you about Burke because whoever's typing this is probably wondering why I'm asking. Have you taken any of your teammates back with you, during the summer or anything? Have any of them visited Burke?
I think maybe Darwin Barlow, he transferred to USC, but I took him back one time. Yeah, nobody on the current team, yeah.
And what are your, I met one of your sisters briefly. What are the twins?
Yeah. Sierra and Tierra. Ciara, Tiara. RA? Yeah. ARA?
They're juniors right now.
Yeah.
They're pretty good athletes?
Basketball players, yes, sir.
What did you play in basketball?
Point guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, center field, shortstop.
And you, was it relays strictly in track? Or?
Yeah, I did all the relays, yeah.
Miss Lyles says something.
Who?
Miss Lyles.
Oh, Miss Lyles? Yeah.
She says you'll have to show the Burke ready for you.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I definitely agree. I would definitely say Baylor too. It was more of the closer ones. But when we found a way to win, I knew this team was going to be something special. No, but I think some of the younger guys from that generation have done a tremendous job telling us how proud they are of us and just to keep going. Yeah. Andy Dalton, Jason Verrett, those guys, yeah. Yeah, I think just keeping our composure. I think that our coaches do a great job of just explaining to us, to keep our composure, and at the end of the day, just do your job. Be disciplined, be detailed, and every time we've done that, we came out with a win.
Dee, Dee, why do people look at brands and not necessarily the talent on the field?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think if you definitely dive into each team and you see what they're capable of, you'll have respect for them. And I think that this game will be a great matchup.
How would you communicate to people why TCU would be intimidated by Georgia, number one team in the country, 16?
Yeah, I would definitely explain that, we just come to do our job. We come to play fast, physical football, and we deserve to be here.
Why is the stack so effective?
Yeah, it kind of puts, linebackers in a mentality where you're designed to shoot a gap, and you have one gap, and that's your gap. So anytime you make a job that simple, I think it's easier for the linebackers to just come out there and do their job.
And it's meant for linebackers to drop into the box,
Right.
to go back into coverage.
Right.
How, I guess, fun is that, where you can be all over the field?
Yeah, anytime you can, just be free. I think that's just something that makes football all fun again. And when you have that job, it's something that you enjoy.
What kind of person is Coach Gillespie?
He's a straightforward guy. Sometimes can be goofy. Definitely a father figure to all of us. And we're excited to have him.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
About 15 minutes.
All right, cool. Whew, I'm gonna take a sip of this.
It's tough talking for an hour straight.
When you're facing a quarterback like Georgia's guy, he's an experienced quarterback.
Right.
Mature, older. Is that different from facing a guy like that?
Yeah, it's definitely different. The guy knows the ins and outs of his offense, and he's been in this position before. So I think just coming out and just playing our game and kind of keeping him in the pocket will help us tremendously.
1938's a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
How much does that resonate that you could do something that hasn't been done in 80 some odd years?
Yeah, I think it's something that this team has in mind. I think it'll resonate if we win even more. So if we come out with the win, I think it'll make everyone else.
From where the team was last year, 5-7, you brought in a new coach. Are you shocked that you're here? How surprised are you?
I would say I'm a little shocked. Every year in fall camp, everyone thinks that they're national championship contenders, but I think just actually being here is so much different, and I think all the guys are excited.
How much is the new coach coming in? How much of a difference do you attribute to him?
Yeah, I think Coach Dykes and Kaz and all the coaching staff has done a tremendous job with us, just kind of leading us this way and kind of just giving us the ins and outs of his program and how he wants his tradition. And I think the guys just bought in immediately.
And how is this team, if we narrow it to one thing, what makes this team different than any other team you've been on?
You said it in one word?
One thing that makes this something, you've been on played football a long time. What is different about this team that separates it from previous teams?
Yeah, I think just doing our job. I think everyone trusts their teammates, their brothers right beside them to do their job, and it allows everybody to play fast. Oh, gosh. All right. Max Duggan. Dreams and nightmares. Dry noodles. It's pretty weird. Travis Hodges Thomason. Hypnotoad is just something that kind of gives everybody energy at a moment that we need it desperately, and I think everyone feeds off of it. Ooh, I'd rather have a bad haircut. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no problem. All right, let's do it. Yep. Ribs, easily. It just tastes better. Like, ribs are just way better than brisket. And brisket contains, too much fat sometimes. So, yeah. No, I don't. I thought it was only one way. I did. Oh, yeah.
Grilled or baked?
Oh, grill.
All right, I've got a couple fun ones for you too.
All right.
To keep the trend going.
All right.
If Coach Dykes were to get an
You good? Yeah.
All right. If Coach Dykes were to get an NIL deal, what would it be?
Oh, dang. That's a good question. Ooh, yeah. You gotta skip that one. That's a good one.
All right, I've heard basketball shops, whiskey, Jordans.
Oh, I would go with the Jordan one for sure.
Now, Coach got great shoe game.
Yeah, he got crazy shoe game. He got some forces on right now. Look at him. Got some TCU forces on.
Those are kind of dirty though.
No, they're splattered in purple paint.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy.
Next question. Who on the team do you think best embodies like a horn frog, but not like a TCU horn frog, like a literal like horn frog?
Gunnar Henderson. He's someone who's fearless a little bit. He has a little fearless in him, and he comes to work every day. And I think we're excited to have him.
Would you say he shoots blood out of his eyes? Is that kind of like the energy?
Yeah, I mean, if you make him mad enough and he gets his game going, I think he's capable of shooting blood out of his eyes.
And finally, who's the best facial hair on the team?
Facial hair? I don't look at the guys like that, but DJ Rogers. We'll go with DJ Rogers.
Give me like
Oh, he has a nice shaved beard, kind of smooth. He's over there just laughing. You can probably see him right now. But yeah.
Awesome, thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah. That was weird. That was a weird question. Facial hair. I don't look at dudes like that. What's up?
If you're traveling to Mars, are you traveling up or
Up.
up? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
That was the easy one. It's good.
Thank you. What's going on? So, when you look at Jordan's offense, especially since he has someone who can extend the plays with his legs, gets the pylon at times, you see the penalty. How important is it if he was a linebacker and a defense as a whole to stay home and pay attention to him whenever he's moving around the pocket?
Yeah, I think that's something that's very critical. I think just keeping him in the pocket will, kind of digress a lot of the plays that they make. Like you said, he's a great quarterback, likes to escape the pocket, extend plays, and I think if we stop him, keep him in the pocket, I think it'll be a great game for us.
And in terms of their running game, obviously, some of you guys, Jordan likes to be physical and get running downhill and everything like that. What do you see from this running back group that allows them to be versatile and also physical?
Yeah, they rotate three great running backs, 2, 6, and 30. And I think, anytime you see great running backs, I think it's just a great opportunity for linebackers to just go out there and showcase what you have. So I think everyone's ready to go Monday.
Awesome. And last thing, as someone before working in Georgia, worked in Texas for a few years, Athens specifically, what does it mean for you and your program as a whole that you are the first team from Texas to go to the national championship and that you also got there for 1 month?
Yeah, I think it means a lot, especially from Texas. I think that just shows, what Texas recruits and Texas staff are capable of.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Dee, on the Big Six run against on that play, how did you feel? And it was a little quick when you crossed the end zone.
Right. Yeah, anytime they lined the tight end out to number 1, I knew he was running some sort of short route, whether that be slant, dig, those type of intermediate routes. So I just kind of dropped back in zone, just kind of reading his eyes, and, luckily he threw it and it ended up in my hands. But, once I caught it, it was kind of surreal, and it felt like, it wasn't even me, as if I had to explain it. But it was definitely a cool moment.
Being in zone, not being able to see the receiver go behind you.
Yeah.
I mean, that must be like the most ideal play that could possibly happen.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have executed it?
Yeah, I think Coach Gillespie has done a great job, just preparing us for those things. He talked to us about it all week, and, to finally execute in the game and definitely in the big moment that we needed it, it just meant the world to us, and we were excited.
Coach Gillespie comes into the season. I mean, clearly you guys have played great. What type of impact has he made in your play style and also mentality?
Yeah, his mentality is to just go play fast, physical football. But, I think he's just been a great father figure to everyone and a great mentor. And I think, all the guys kind of just bought in, and we're excited to have a coach like that, and who pretty much just allows us to be ourselves and isn't afraid to make a mistake during the game.
I've heard stories of Coach Gillespie competitively lift weights with the players. Is that true? And does he still do that?
I haven't seen him lift weights, but I have seen him hitting a few stretches and a few overs on the football field.
And lastly, how does it feel knowing that you guys are representing the Big 12 Conference as the only team projects for the national championship?
Yeah, I think it means a lot. It shows you how tough our conference is and how physical. The development in that whole conference is pretty much physical, and I think we're just excited to play Monday.
People in college will always say that competition matters. Has that been something you've looked at if people saying that you guys haven't faced competition? Have you chuckled at it all?
No, I mean, we kind of laugh about it. We feel like the Big 12 is a great conference. It's a dogfight every week, and no matter who it is, you have a possibility of losing. So I think it's just coming out and just playing our type of football, like I said, and just fast and physical.
And have those close battles and close games, has that forged you, that adversity of overcoming, has that helped you along the way?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would say it helped us tremendously. Just knowing that we've been in that position before, multiple times, and just kind of just staying calm and just doing our job.
Thanks, Steve.
No problem.
I got a couple shots for you. I'm gonna
Thank
see
you.
tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
So you get that
Appreciate it.
Instagram popping.
Yeah. How much time we got left?
4 minutes.
Johnny Hodges says you remind him all the time that you played wide receiver.
Right. Yeah. All the time. Kind of just tell him how great of an athlete I was in high school, and just kind of just sharing memories.
How can you replicate that performance you had at the Fiesta Bowl and the national championship?
Just doing my job and just kind of just shooting gaps, playing downhill from the get-go, just kind of setting the tone and letting them know that we're here and that we're ready to play.
A lot of talk about how physical Michigan was, and they were favored by 7.5. Now the Frogs are 12.5-point underdogs. What's the mindset for you guys? What do you say about that?
We just kind of just take it to the chin and kind of just let it motivate us to show we're here for a reason and that we're coming to play ball too, just like they are, and we're excited to see what Monday holds for us.
Have you thought about the possibility of a Hollywood ending for you guys winning that national championship?
No, not yet. Just kind of waiting until see what happens on Monday. But I think everyone has done a great job just focusing on going 1-0 each week and just coming out with that victory on game day.
Max says you guys are no longer a Cinderella story.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that Cinderella story ended a long time ago. I think everybody comes here to play and we come out to win.
You're watching TNT. Bernie Johnson picked his Georgia because he went to Georgia.
Right.
The Bulldogs by 28 points. And Shaquille O'Neal said to him, "I'll eat a horned frog if that happens."
Yeah.
You guys are being mentioned on TNT and basketball, so everybody watches it. TCU's name is out there.
Right. Yeah. That's something we definitely appreciate. I think the guys, just putting us on this type of stage is definitely different for us. But I think it's something that people are going to start getting used to, and the culture that Dykes and Cos bring is going to be tremendous to everybody.
What's been the best this journey?
Yeah, I think just being able to go 1-0 each week and just kind of being with the guys. I think that's something that people don't really cherish, but I think as I would say everybody pretty much cherishes on this team and are excited to see what Monday holds for us.
Is it kind of fitting that you're playing with the number one team, the defending national champions, and that you can end this thing against the best of the best, which there would be no more questions?
Yeah, I think if that was to happen, I think everybody would, kind of just give us a little bit more respect. I feel like all year we haven't been really respected, but I think just going out and playing our game, and if we did come out with the victory, I think that's something that will definitely be on display.
Give me one player that we all need to look for Monday night that you think can have a very good game.
I would say Johnny Hodges and Jamoy Hodge. Those two guys, yeah. We're going to look out. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
What was the thing you said you most wanted to see in LA?
The Hollywood sign.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen it. I see it in movies, but
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'll never see it.
Did you get to see it?
No, well, I saw it out my window, but I want to actually go to it. Like,
That's hard to do.
I know it. Oh, dog.
Got to close out big. Tough.
Yes, sir.
How many people was in your high school?
My graduating class was 27 people.
And you was a receiver, right? And running back?
Yep.
Do you still think you got it?
I mean, I feel like I'm an athlete at the end of the day. You know, I can do it all.
So, if you see number 6 one-on-one, the whole, do you still
Ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes are remaining.
I think he wouldn't stand a chance in one-on-one.
I heard a lot of stuff that he didn't really stand a good chance.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Bluebell, underrated or overrated?
Bluebell, underrated. I think a lot of people like it, but it's definitely still underrated. I think people still eat Ben and Jerry's. Like,
Bluebell.
you like Ben and Jerry's? No. You like Ben and Jerry's?
It's all right.
So is it better than Bluebell?
Yes.
No. Oh my God.
You got to have civic pride and run up to that. I know you got to be all in on Bluebell.
So I'll send those pictures tomorrow.
All right, cool. Thank you. Freshman receiver, Jordan Hudson.
Excellent job, young man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well spoken.
I mean, when I was in Burton, I kind of just pretty much trained, lifted weights. Was mainly on the football field, rode horses a few times, and just kind of hung out with friends. Oh yeah. Yeah, I hang out with Caleb, Cash Callahan, you know, guys like that.
Caleb said he was going crazy at the
The semifinals? Yeah. I had the opportunity to kind of bring him out there and give him a opportunity to just kind of come out there and support, and he loved it. Yeah. Yeah, Coach Hody Smith and I think it's another Smith, Stephen Smith, maybe.
And then Caleb's dad.
Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, all the guys.
Y'all were neighbors, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just great. I mean, they're really happy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they'll be here.
So they couldn't wear your school colors, Georgia colors.
Yeah. Yeah, have to.
I live out here, but my buddy has a ranch in Brenham.
Oh yeah?
So I went to visit. They've got horses and chickens.
You know what road it's on?
What?
Road, like the street.
No, I don't. But we walked into town where there's like the little square, it's like kind of town square where there's like some restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd never been there before.
Yeah, it's
like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's like a cool little spot. It's definitely like a ghost town now though, because like all the young guys are like gone. Like I went back Christmas, around Christmas, like December 18th maybe, and got a chance to just kind of hang out for a few days, but nothing changes. Same old, nothing going on. But
My buddy, he and his wife used to run a girls softball camp out of their ranch in Brenham every summer. They'd have girls from all over the state come in, and they did a softball camp right there in Brenham.
That bring back memories?
weight room, yeah.
We went to his hometown and
that's why
to do a story of
just on the locals and stuff.
Yeah.
That and the these goalposts, man.
Yeah, they still have those up. I thought they were renovating.
They're building that pasture behind.
Oh, okay. With the track where they had.
They used to drive the bus
Yeah.
to make the
track. Yeah.
So so they were.
Dang.
And I pulled some of these from your yearbook.
Yeah.
And you wrote some stories in your yearbook, like little.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's a talent. He's doing a long story on that.
Yeah. I went the whole Panther prop. They got these pennants up on the walls. So they had the one TCU one on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is 1 minute remaining in the TCU media
Did you ever go
session.
to
1
the
minute
festival?
remaining.
The cotton
Nah, I never went to one of those. The Cotton Gin Festival, nah, I never went to one of those. But it was something that I think Caleb and them always used to go to.
There's a Dollar General, there's a bank, there's the shortstop,
White Horse.
the White Horse. White Horse, is that a bar?
I believe so. Yeah.
So yeah, I went to the bank. There was a young lady there who's friends with you. I think she didn't want to. I didn't mind. I know the young lady worked at the bank. Micah? No.
Micah? Blair, maybe? Blair Smith? Yeah. Just a rapid fire when you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna do rapid fire first.
All right.
Ready?
Give me a preview of the questions, because I got to think, because they're too fast.
The rapid fire ones, they're fun. It's like, what's the best style of the team?
We know who that is.
I'm gonna give you 3
All right,
NFL
bet.
players you could go to dinner with.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the TCU media session.
I bet.
In approximately 25 minutes, Georgia's media session will begin.
Mark Perry.
Okay, 3 NFL players you could go to dinner with, dead or alive.
I would say Ray Lewis, Devin White, and Cam Newton.
Okay, name the team would you like?
Wood, Josh Newton. Hey, man, that going on media, man.
I tell her Frank.
I said.
No, he ain't gonna cheat. You good?
All right, good. Thank you.
No, Frank ain't gonna cheat.
Man, bro. Huh?
But they office shit.
Huh? Yeah, bro. And like the DeMar Hamlin shit. I'm like, damn. I don't even know. It's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, this shit crazy. You know when Georgia come in?
They're coming in at 10:30, so they have to take like all the TCU stuff and then they have to
Replace it.
and then it's cool to see how you guys.
Hey, Drew, I need to change my answer. The last one.
Okay.
I'm a
Who on the team would you like to introduce?
Frank.
Frank, he can't steal my answer, bro. He said Frank.
Hold on, I gotta think. It's somebody else.
People said that actually.
Oh, I gotta think though. Hold on.
Dee Winters, bro, you for real?
Nah, hell nah.
I can
I
get
gotta
back to
think.
you.
Yeah, come back to me.
I'll
on
get
that
back
one.
to you.
Bet. Appreciate it.